It's a game one. Yeah, you get like headaches and stuff. It's crazy. It's true.
It was a little bit better this time when I quit it though, because you know you gotta lean off. You can't just like straight up stop.
Yeah, you gotta like lean off of it.
I was on like 2 Celsius a day, then I went to 1, and then I went to like no sugar, like pop and stuff like that. Whatever. I'm in Minnesota. I gotta start saying soda just for the funny.
I was like,
what do you call soda? Do you say soda or do you say pop?
we call everything Cokes.
Okay. That's it's definitely a Midwest thing to call it pop for
Yeah,
sure.
I was about to say something about that. I was like,
Have you heard people call it?
I've never heard like a real person call it pop.
Yeah, I've called it pop ever since I was born. I swear to God.
I've only ever heard soda, or we call them Cokes.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter what brand. It could be Pepsi. Like we just call it Coke.
Okay.
I don't know if that's also like just a regional thing.
Yeah, probably, I think it
like from
is.
like maybe like a South Texas thing, but also like.
Yeah, it's a South thing. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm from deep South. So.
Calling it pop is.
I don't
definitely
have
a
an
Midwest
accent
thing.
though, so I don't have the full Southern accent.
I
Like
have
the stereotypical one.
I have a family member who they call them fizzies.
What is wrong with them?
I don't know. They're just like, oh, I need.
I judged you secretly for calling it pop, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
But you saying fizzy, just like
No, and
it
honestly,
just kind of triggered me.
in my mind, I would think of like maybe like an old grandma calling it a fizzy. No,
Right.
it is one of my uncles. He is like 40 or something. And he just calls it fizzies. It's
Yeah,
insane.
we were talking about accents earlier because I said I liked them. And also, Ben SD, that was unfortunate.
Ben didn't deserve to hit that upbeat.
Calling water fountains bubblers is strange.
I think is that a.
Where is that from?
Is that a? I'm not gonna. I have an assumption, but I don't want to make it.
We're in a safe space.
Is it a Wisconsin thing? That makes a lot of sense. I am from Wisconsin. You know, we love our pop.
This is the most north I've ever been in my life, by the way. So like, hearing like the Minnesotan accent be real is very like jarring. Because I didn't travel for like Melee or I didn't travel at all. Like until last year when I went to Genesis, and then this year I went to Genesis and I went to Tipped Off and now I'm here.
Well, I won't lie. You don't have much of a Texas accent, or at least I don't. Maybe I don't hear it. I'm pretty oblivious.
According to a lot of people, I don't really have an accent.
Okay.
So, but it might be a thing with where I was raised.
Yeah.
Because since I'm kind of really right by the border, they kind of pushed everybody speaking, English.
Yeah.
Over time,
Okay.
like it was like an evolution thing where they just lost the accent.
That makes sense.
Complete.
I was gonna say because my family members who live in Texas, they have hard accents.
See, they said I have an accent. Since it's my voice, I don't hear it. But yeah, it's probably super subtle. It's probably in like certain words I say or something.
That was crazy good.
And
that takes the
game one going to Ben. It sounds southern. Well, say accent.
Okay, I have a question for you, and I feel like I already know the answer.
I don't say winner, right?
That's fine. Okay, but in a scenario, would you say y'all or you all?
Y'all.
Y'all? Okay.
That's something.
Because I feel like that's just a thing that is just going across the entire U.S. now.
Yeah.
I cannot make myself say y'all. I can't do it.
You're saying y'all right now.
I know. No, but you know what I mean? Like, in a social scenario, I will never say it.
I will always say y'all. Like, I'm like, what are y'all doing?
I know. I hear people say it, and it's not that I hate it. It's just I can never do it myself. I don't know what it is.
I mean, like, I was born and raised Texas, so.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's why I asked.
Yeah, no, like, that's like a normal lingo thing for me.
I feel like a lot of people in Minnesota say it. I'm one of the
See, I say y'all sometimes. They're born in Illinois, Chicago. I think it just became like when the internet like became more like bigger. Just everybody just started saying y'all.
It is very easier to say. It comes off the tongue a lot easier than like say you all.
But to be fair, I do think it's because Texas has such a pretty large population. I want to say.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's a disease.
Yeah.
It's a disease.
But how many situations do you really say you all, or like y'all? Either one.
A lot.
Maybe a lot.
A lot because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
And if it's two people, I'll be like, what y'all doing? Like that's like the normal thing.
I don't know. I always say you all because it just feels more guttural. You all are dumb as fuck. That's all I'm saying.
See, that makes it sound like they're in trouble.
Yeah. Maybe I want it that way. Has genderly killed / reduced hyper regionality
the internet
when it
did
comes
that.
to accents, as far as I know.
I think the Minnesotan accent is still real and alive and well.
Yes and no. I think it's like I think there are like like small regional things, but they're like so small that like the internet couldn't ruin it.
Yeah, I agree. I think my favorite is hearing about British people hanging out with a bunch of Americans, and they just lose their accent because they only hang out with those Americans.
I've heard both sides of that. Like people getting an accent in Europe when they move there from the U.S. I think it works both ways. I don't think I'd ever change, but you know, who knows?
You don't know. Like if you live there long enough, you gain the accent or you lose an accent.
See, I'd be curious to research people who like move to a different country from, say, the U.S. and then they have to learn a different language to live in that country, and then say they live there for 5 years.
Yeah.
Would their English accent change? That's my question.
So I have a friend in my region. His tag's Rick. He's born and raised in Mexico. 17 years of his life.
Is that a Fox player or is it just?
He's a Falcon player.
Okay.
What's it called? Rick has been speaking English for the past, 30 now? So over 10 years.
Yeah.
And he's been living in where I live for over 10 years.
Yeah.
So he still has a little accent. It just depends on the words he says.
Gotcha.
But I do. This is my favorite question to ask people if they speak another language. What language do you think in?
I like that question a lot because like I only know one language, unfortunately.
Right. So we always think English.
Yep.
Right.
I always think English.
Even whenever like I hear Spanish, I translate it to English. 'Cause I'm not the best like Spanish translator, but I understand.
Ben going up 2-0. He's 1 game left to win the tournament.
This is looking dominant.
Dude, this guy is employed.
This guy is a gamer.
This guy is fully employed. I don't know if you ever talked to Tariq, but English was his second language, so we've talked to him before, and he says he does not think in English, which makes sense.
Tariq?
Yeah. Falco player.
Okay. Right.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. If your second language is English, I'm sure you would speak you would think in your first language, right?
Yeah.
My brother counts in Chinese, but generally thinks in English. So is your brother Chinese? Are you Chinese?
No,
100 grand. Don't think Pokemon is bad. You're so sexy.
True. Do you choke? No shot. They definitely don't.
They definitely don't. Well, it's like how people think like do blind people like see in dreams? They don't. They just it's just black. It's not even like black.
Royal is partially colorblind. I know that, but so he might have an answer. But like full colorblind people,
You get some like glasses. I know my dad's colorblind.
Oh, you can get glasses for it.
Do they hear in dreams? Definitely not. Ben is just looking. I got like nothing to say about this. Like, this is looking tough.
Yeah.
I'd rather talk about the accent thing.
If he wins this, let's take a look.
Cheese shitters. Okay. Yeah, everyone's suddenly a shitter for not being top 40 in the world. All of a sudden.
Ben in our Discord the other day was like, I figured it out. And he's kind of showing that right now. I don't know what that means. He just said he figured it out.
He just figured it out. That's what matters.
I mean, clearly it's been
Royal
working.
said, I just imagine blind people's dreams are just words on a screen. They don't even know what words look like. They dream in Braille.
Can you see the apple in your mind's eye? Can you envision an apple?
Yeah.
You can envision it? I can see the apple.
I can see the apple.
Can you guys see the apple? Think about an apple. Can you think about it? Can you see
Who
it?
let Fox players commentate, dude?
Can you see the apple in a 3D space?
Worst commentator award goes to?
Ooh.
Dude, he can see the apple, man. Pebbles can see the apple.
Damn, Ben
So
had
can Oil.
3 3-1s in a row. Is this going to be his, like, well, not his first 3-0 top?
He 3-0'd me, bro. He's just doing it for fun. He's doing tricks on it. I am visualizing but not seeing an apple.
You can't see the apple.
Should we do a winner's interview? Can we do a BTR interview too? Because I feel like that would be funny. I'll let you do the interviews. I'm not asking no questions.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm going to call him a bitch.
Yeah, that's fine. You're like his best friend or something.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why it makes more sense.
This is true. This is true.
All right.
Congrats to Ben.
Congrats to Ben.
Good stuff to 100 grand, getting second.
Okay, call Ben over here.
Unranked player, by the way.
Unranked. Or call your guy here.
All right, yeah. Yo, Benjamin.
He does not fuck with you.
Ben.